Alrighty guys, today I'm going to be showing you what I'm packing in my Hobonichi parachute pin case for a week of travel. Starting off, I have a Field Notes size sketchbook. Now don't be confused, it is not the Field Notes brand, it is just Field Notes size, and it is a small sketchbook that I'm going to use supplemental to the notebooks that I'm going to be using more daily for more important memory keeping and scheduling. I'm just going to slide this right in this back pocket here to keep it flat from getting any disrupted or wrinkled or anything. This is just an addition to my other notebooks. I'll go ahead and show you those now. I will be bringing my A6 blank Midori notebook with my clear cover on it. This is my daily journal. It's perfect to just throw in my bag and carry with me, and I have the cover on it so in case it gets spilled or any like sunscreen or anything on it, it should be protected. Next, I'm going to be bringing my Jibun Techo with me. It is the A5 slim size. I have a lot of our schedule wrote down, some of the things that we're going to be doing, sightseeing, kind of the plan for our vacation. So I definitely want to bring this with me to make sure we don't forget anything that we are going to be doing. Once again, the Field Notes sketchbook is an addition to those other notebooks. This is the Mr. Pen pen. I have found that it works really well with the Jibun Techo. It does not bleed through. It works really good with my Midori A6 as well. I believe it's in the 0.5 size. I got a pack of these off of Amazon, and I have been really pleased with these. I have quite a few. I'm going to go ahead and bring them just in case they get lost or for whatever reason stop working, which I have not had happen yet. But I'm going to go ahead and throw a few of those in there because they work great with any notebook I have tried so far. While I love the Sharpie S-Note highlighters, I will say they bleed through really bad in the Jibun Techo, so I have found that just using Crayola Slim markers as highlighters work wonderful. They don't bleed through at all, and they do not smear the ink when I use those Mr. Pen pens. So this is a great system I found that works well for me. I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple of those in there. I don't need all of them, just probably the purple and the green will work well. I'm also going to bring these little page flags. I love using page flags. I use them all the time. It's super light and I can pop it right in there in the front. Doesn't take up much space. These markers I found at Barnes & Noble for $14 or $15. They're regular markers on one end, and then on the other end they are stamps. Most of the stamps work well. There are a few that when you stamp them, no matter what you do, they just do not come out looking like the shape it's supposed to be. So that was a little disappointing for spending $15 on just a few, but I am happy with the ones that do work. I'm going to go ahead and bring the yellow one with the star on it. It will bleed through in my Jibun Techo, but I can use it in my Midori or my Field Notes if I want to really make a point of something that we enjoyed. And just pop that right in there with the rest of them. Next, I was kind of debating on whether I wanted to do a tape runner or the Elmer's glue stick. While I use the Elmer's glue stick more frequently, I am worried that with it being a black case and being in a hotter climate, that if it comes outside with me, that the glue stick might melt. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and bring the tape runner for safe measure. If I need to glue anything later on, I can always do that when I get home. The next thing I'll be adding, I'm just going to throw my earplugs in there for the plane ride, just so it's easy access and I can get to it without problem because this will be with me on my carry-on. I'm thinking about bringing some washi tape. I haven't quite decided as I know I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to sit down and really write and journal as this is going to be a pretty jam-packed vacation and we have a lot of plans. I also have a young child, so I know that's going to keep us a little busier as well. Um, so unless it's going to be in the evening, I won't have a whole lot of time. Still trying to just kind of make those final decisions on what to bring and what to leave behind. One thing I really enjoy bringing on trips are these little note cards. They're just thank you notes for anyone who may help us with our luggage, anyone who gives us good recommendations, restaurants, anything like that. I can write them a quick thank you note, especially, if there's a language barrier, I can put a tip in there. It's just a nice way to say thank you to someone who helped us out during our trip. I have this little box of items that I just print off from the internet and then I cut them out and I find little images that I want to put in my journal or my planner. And it's a really cheap and easy way to get some ephemera and some cute little things to put in your notebook. I have that cute little frog. I know I have some vacation themed ones in here somewhere. They're kind of buried. I printed them out in anticipation of this trip a few weeks ago, so this is just kind of my catch all of my printouts and cutouts that I have for my journaling sessions. Cute little cat that I have there. There's a tropical one themed over here. Since we will be going to the beach, I think this will be a fun one to supplement in there. I have so many. I really need to probably go through and get rid of some of these. Choose happy. Great time to be choosing happy is when you are on a family vacation. This little backpack here, I have always wanted one of these, and this is just my way of manifesting it. I know they were really popular a few years ago. I have yet to been able to get one. I'm manifesting it though. I will eventually get one, and I just think it's so cute and would be so good for stationery or travel. So eventually, that is one of the things that I would like to add to my collection. Even just the mini sizes are so cute. These are just a few other little pieces that I'm pulling out of my collection here to add in. A little paint set, a little tropical one. And that about sums it up for the little ephemera pieces that will be coming with me. I have this weekly plan sheet that I've been hanging on to for a while. I think it's super cute, but it unfortunately got wrinkled in the container I store it in. So if I do bring it, I'll have to try and lay it flat and hope it kind of smooths itself out. I'm kind of undecided on because I'm not going to use every single day. There will be one day there that I won't be using, and I'm already bringing a planner, so I'm just going to set that to the side till I decide if I want to bring it with me. These are little camera like images that make it look like you're looking through a lens, which is a great way for taking a snapshot of a memory. Definitely going to bring those with me. I think those are super cute. These are some little Snoopy notes. I found these from Miniso actually earlier this year. They don't have a sticky back. They're not like post-its. They're just memos, so I'd have to use my tape runner on them, but I think they're super cute. And I only need a couple for this trip as it's only going to be 6 days. And just slide those in there with the field notes notebook. This tape just keeps calling to me for some reason. Something just tells me to bring it. Do you guys ever have that happen when you're packing a bag and you think you might want to bring something and you just keep coming back to it because something tells you to bring it? That's kind of what was happening with that little washi tape. I'm just going to pop it in there. It doesn't take a whole lot of space, and I can definitely find a use for it. I just think it's cute, a little pop of color. I'm going to bring a paint kit, maybe not this one specifically because I have another one that's in a plastic container and has more neutral colors. These are skin tone colors, but it is the same size. And this is a metal case. The plastic one will be a little lighter for travel, but it will be the same size. I don't know if I'll actually have it in my stationery bag or just additional in my carry-on. Another thing that I'm going to pop in my stationery bag for quick access is my earbuds. This is just a small little case that they come in. They're Bluetooth, so they don't have a wire. And then this is the charging cord, since I actually have a lot more space left over than I was initially anticipating. This Hobonichi parachute case actually holds a lot. This is my first time using it for travel, so I'm really excited about this. I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to fit everything that I needed in there, but it seems like it's actually fitting everything wonderfully. Then it zips up really well. I was caught on a pin loop here. And then the little loop at the top, I can use a carabiner and just put it on my carry-on, have easy access to it, don't even have to dig through my bag. I think this is so cute. I'm so excited to use this. I cannot wait. And then there's a little pocket on the back, so when I'm at the airport or at one of our destinations, if I find some ephemera that I want to slip in there and don't forget, I don't have to open it up and find a spot for it. I can just slip it right in the back and then figure out a place for it later on. And so I love that little additional pocket there. This about sums it all up. This is everything that I anticipate bringing for our trip. So thank you so much for watching. I will gladly update you guys on what worked, what did not work, or what I changed.